Upstream, are you with me? Under rainbow, curtain in the city, rushing through me. Downpour, upstream, are you with me? Feel it.
Oh, hello everyone. Good evening. How are we all doing? Welcome to the Sim Cafe. I'm your host Jeff TSC. Howdy to Greg, Back, George, Chris, and Dargo in the chat. Great to see you all. And Kulu, where you going, mate? We've got Kulu next to us. We're just eating, haven't you? Go on, hop. You'll see the you might see that stand wobble as he leaps to the top of it. Bless him. But that's about it. It is the 10th of February. February. Where'd the R go? Nix and Rodgy and Rodney and JR. Good evening. Oh, don't you start, JR. And Cooper. Evening all. Good to see you all in the chat. I hope you're well. We are back this evening for some community racing on LMU. Apologies for the distinct lack of any kind of schedule or routine here. I am travelling again for work this week. These are the only days I can stream, so we're here. And also it's cool because we get to practice the daily races before they actually happen on LMU starting tomorrow. So I was thinking maybe, Mondays could work. Was that a bet you lost? Well, technically, well, Flimp, don't you start. Me and Nick's are no longer friends. The 30-year friendship ended yesterday, sadly. Yes, I got the first light. Go on, Chronix. So actually, I won the bet, JR, to get to 2K. And I said, if I get to 2K ELO, I will chop my hair off. And no one believed me. And lo and behold, I chopped it all off. And then Alicia bleached it for me. So it's been looking pretty awesome. But it's already growing out. You can see I've got roots. Look at those roots. So yeah. There we go. As for Nix, yes, yesterday we had Nix, our race engineer, with us. And it was a very, very fun experience. Me and Nix have obviously known each other a very long time, great friends. And he definitely brought a lot of vibes to the racing. I really like the way he was kind of getting into it as well. Like how he... Oh, by the way, let's get on the server, everyone. I like how he was... starting to do the spotting. It might have been a little bit slow with some of the spotting, you could argue, but I'm not here to pick on that. Nice job on 2K. Thank you, JR. George says, Jeffy, baby, who won the Steam vouchers? You won one. I forgot to put it in the Discord today. It was you, Dan, and Fox. You, Dan, and Foxy. You won one, sir. Best Engineer 2025, you wish, Dargo. And John and Clemente won the 20 vouchers from Alicia for their livery. You didn't win the livery, George, sorry. Get in there, Lewis, indeed. Arctic Fox, yes, thank you, Flint. We need Nick's in Spa 24. We can try. You look like an older Eminem. Oh, come on. I look younger than Eminem when it was 20 odd years ago. Maybe the eyes. Oh, yeah, bit old. We don't talk about that. I can live very old if I want. But yeah, best engineer. Yeah, I know you meant Nix. We should join the server. Is this going to work? Why do I feel like it's not working? Server's open, everyone. Get involved. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Slim TSC, thank you. No, shh. You know what, JR, it is very random, the old stream element. Sometimes it works, and a lot of the time it doesn't at the moment. Sorry, mate. Sorry. I've been saved. All winnings were rigged. Yes, they were, Flimp. That is the way. Here at TSC, we like to make sure things are as dodgy as possible. Now, we have got here a 15-minute practice, a 15-minute qualifying, and a 25-minute race. Rage. Damn well. Good luck with your race tonight. Thank you, JR. JR, have you looked at all at LMU? At the older LMU? Have you had a look? Oh, by the way, out of 10 for the socks, JR, before you disappear. Out of 10 for the socks? Don't panic, Captain Mannering. Anyway, have you looked at AR? Evening, Ginger. How's it going? Yeah, not bad, thank you, buddy. I've just about got over the absolute shambles that was my second stint in yesterday's race. Never really driven like that too many times, which is just as well, because I probably have about 10 ELO. I have it, just not streamed it yet. Interesting. Okay. Have you played it much? What do you think of it? I'm kind of very up and down on it at the moment. Hello, Jeff. Hello, chat. Hello to you, sir. I'm very up and down on it at the moment. There's things about it that really don't... Do you know what? I'd like to come back to it in a year or two when there's a lot more finished on it, is what I feel like right now. Are these socks to help with blood circulation? You're about my age, aren't you, old man? Don't give me that. But I'm happy you've got your camera pointing your face now so we can actually see your beauty. It is wonderful. And you've got a little bubba around, haven't you? If I haven't said it, congratulations, sir. I feel like I haven't. There are 7 on the server already, including Dargo, the LMU champ, Dan Jammer, the LMU fanboy, and the rest of us all struggling to make it work. Yeah. Go on, let's pin that one. Wow, so I saw you done there. There we go. 17 votes so far. Sim Racing is winning by 67% to 33. What a downgrade. Replace Nick's cam to pedal cam. Look, this pedal cam. Come on, man. There's pedal cams and then there's pedal cams. Be kind. These are worth it. I mean, you guys should be sending many, many donations and gifted memberships to help pay for my next pair of socks. Because you may have noticed, I have quite a large amount of socks now. And I need money. I need money, guys. I'm just going to put it out there. Charlie Walker's joined in with a number on his name. Well done, Charlie. Charlie just smashed it in a Hungaroring race, which he was streaming. Charlie might still be streaming, and there are other people streaming on TSC tonight. One of the beauties of the Sim Cafe, ladies and gentlemen, we've got John and David streaming their Duo Cup at Watkins Glen, and I believe Poop and Freddie is streaming as well. Duo Cup at Watkins Glen. Not sure about anyone else. F1 soap opera. Oh, Ginger. I don't know. Can you imagine getting rid of F1 though? Are we asking too much? Because there'll be a time when sim racing won't, you know. Or maybe I'll just sim race till I die. Sim race till I die. I'll sim race till I die. I know I will. I swear I will. Fanta Lemon for tonight. We did also have some John and David, Poop and Freddy. Thank you very much, Wouter. So, and also, if Charlie's still streaming, not sure if he is, feel free to pop that on. WEC has better engineers than F1. Wow. I can't... Oh, my neck feels a bit stiff. I can't say too much for that. Wouter's in the lobby. Go on, Wouter. I've seen it all now. Now. Oh, Ben's left. I did leave the server unpassworded. No password. So let's see how many people join in. I need to do some laps. I need to warm up a little bit. So, if you don't mind. We are sim racing. Workers better engineers, you just complained about it. Did he? Is that what Newey did? And you're jumping on that Newey bandwagon, are you, Flimp? Not the worst bandwagon to jump on. Alright, thank you, Lollipop Boy. Let's go. Let's see what we got in this game, huh? Let's get settled in with our Big Dad's Army socks. Oh, Charlie is still streaming. Excellent. There we go. Charlie's streaming as well. Everyone go check out Charlie and give him a subscription. Because there's a good chance you've not seen him yet. Right, that's the pit exit. Okay. Let's be very gentle in this game, Jeff. Sounds like you're taking a fresh approach. Oh, yeah, I mean, Dan, look, I'm always up for a laugh, buddy. I enjoyed my first few races before the start side collapsing, and then I just felt like I started noticing all the other holes. But Dan, I think I said it earlier. To be honest, I think I'd just love to give this game another year in the oven and then come back to it when it's all nicely done. You know? Just got kicked. Wow. Yeah, see, we don't like hearing stuff like that either. Dan, I said this, alright? You know, when it comes to community, if there's lots of bugs that stop people from racing, false feedback, you name it. Again, not something that I'm really going to promote here at TSC yet. Let's go. But I do want to... I said it from quite early on, I really want Prototype and GT3 multi-class. And I did enjoy the LMP2. It then starts to bleed into that other problem of how much time have I got in the day for all these different sims. Because I'm just sort of getting semi-competitive in ACC. And then obviously I start splitting that time up with this. And you don't really get the critical mass of, like, practice in either sim. Because really you want, like, you know, 3 or 4 streams a week, or races, or sets of sessions a week in the same sim, to be really good at it, rather than 1 or 2 in each, and then never really getting anywhere with either. So that's, you know, a bit of an issue, because I don't stream and sim race that much, as you guys know. A couple of evenings a week, and that's it, right? I'm not the kind of person who's streaming all day, or all morning, or all night. I do try and moderate my enjoyment of it as well, because I don't want to tire myself out and get bored. So, yeah. I don't know. I just think, with everything considered, maybe just give this game a whole load more time and come back to it in a year or whatever, I don't know, 6 months, when it's got more content and more bugs have been fixed and maybe balanced and bopped. I mean, I dare say, if these devs quit your job, you'll have more time. Bobby, that is the cleverest thing you've said all day. That poll makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to see it. Which poll? Anyway, I think I missed stuff about Stroll. Mark my words, Stroll will be on podium at least once. I'm a Bop tourist in F1 this year. I'm a Ferrari supporter. Oh, you know it, Flimp. I'm obviously a big Tifosi this year. Sorry, guys, I feel like I'm missing chat off for no good reason. Your poll question. Blimey. I don't know what I said now. Wanted to join too, but had some internet issues this evening. Gutted for you, Jin. I'm very lucky with my internet here. I feel like I'm driving like an absolute granny. But yeah, yesterday in the GT4's multi-class on LFM was very interesting. There was a few, you know, my engineer was kind of good and bad. You know, I don't want to say he wasn't distracting, but yeah, definitely made things more interesting. So we had a race engineer, Nix, who knows less about sim racing than most, and motorsport. And then we had Rarish as well. Rarish got quite a lot of roughing up in the first stint, I would say, when we were at the race start. And then in my last stint, I mean, wow. The McLaren, the GT3 McLaren that murdered me, sent me a little sorry. And I'm assuming I'll probably get reported for killing his teammate. I don't know, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll say, hey, what about the time you killed me too? Right. We are at 68 centigrade on the tyres. I think that means they're a bit better, right? I don't know a lot about this game, I'll be honest. That's what it feels like. Yeah, it's just not enough time in this game to be remotely useful. Right, let's go a bit faster than this.
That time was a 2:28.43.
.8 seconds quicker to start. I'm trying not to be too critical of the game as well, like the force feedback and the graphics and everything. I don't want to sit here just picking holes in it. I'm trying to enjoy it, you know? But I am getting like Project Cars 2 vibes a little bit sometimes, I would say. That might describe the force feedback quite well. It's just different, isn't it? And everyone's got their own favourites. Simple as that, really. Quite hard to describe it most of the time. Or pin it down. Maybe spend less energy doing that and more time enjoying the sims we like. There is a chance LMU will get put on the shelf a little bit in the community. We were close to planning a championship with it, but the experience overall is not quite where I want it. And as I was going to say earlier, I'm getting the slight impression that they are living from DLC to DLC, the company, and the player numbers are quite low. They really are, they're not that high. So the next DLC is seeming like the last one, which they've had to delay, unable to complete. And after that, I don't think they have any more content they can do. I don't think WEC as a series is probably that interesting, is it? 8 races, people only care about the Le Mans 24 hours. That's about it. So when you hear them talking about historic layouts and classic ones and different layouts of the same track, just know they're in trouble with regards to fresh content. Please don't give me off. Wow, that won't count. There we go. Bobby W says, I only have Project Cars 2 for PlayStation 4. I had it for the Xbox. Xbox One X, I think. With on my dining table was in the living room kind of thing, like one space, and I'd move all the tables and chairs away and put the table on my at the end of my sofa, and I'd be sat on the sofa. Although it's a chair, I think I made the dining chair actually, and I had the wheel bolted to the table, the dining table. It was only a little square one, and that was my rig in front of the big 55-inch living room TV, right? Probably running about 30 FPS. When you pick your GT3 livery, how many series do you see? I genuinely not sure, Blinkling. Sorry, bro. It says 2024 for GT3, and then there's like 3 cars, which is again not the most interesting thing in the world, but here we are. Apparently, there's lots of content to come. I'll be honest, gang. My skeptical glasses kind of fell back on. I think I rested them on my head for a few weeks in January, and then I think they fell off my head, and they're now back over my eyes on my note. Things like that. Awful. I also had, when some people join the server, there is a skip on your force feedback that's quite prominent, about half a second it feels like, and I crashed earlier at Fuji because of it. So there's just things like that. I don't know if it'll be the same on other sims where you probably get that, but an ACC you don't. It's weird, isn't it? Or do you? No, if you're an ACC, the session can end by your mid-turn, I guess. Just the way it handles the signal. Good evening, Jeff and chat. Good evening, Stinny. Blinkling says there's Wet Clement and something else off the top of my head. Yes. Blinkling, I don't know what they exactly have available, because bowl accounts, I believe. They are... I mean, we've got an open server. There's only 15 on here. Rarish is coming. Good to see. Ben, Walter, Dan, Dean, Dargo, George, and Ben. Not sure who else from the server. Roman Effect. This is an open sparse server. There's not a great deal of people on here. And there's not a great deal of servers either in the game when you go into the open lobby. I think maybe Quick Tea, good evening. I think people are used to not going to the open hosted lobby area on LMU because there's hardly any there. Let's see how many we get by the end of quali. I would expect to see maybe 20, no? What do I know? Car setup. Let's do some quick laps. They can also bring vintage tracks and cars. Yeah, Bling, when you hear that, bro, turn off, tune out. Good night. I'll tell you what, right? People, I've seen this a lot, love the idea of vintage cars and racing. Oh, vintage cars, they're so cool, isn't it? And they're so hard, you know, it's just you and the machine and blah, blah, right? Well, if it's vintage, it's probably H-pattern, because they were in Le Mans racing quite up until not that long ago, really, wasn't it? Probably like 205, 2000. They're using H-patterns. Most people do not want to race an H-pattern. And if you're racing H-pattern and other people are using a flappy paddle, it's kind of useless. You're having a different race. So, yeah. And secondly, it's... people kind of want to race the same thing in it. There are things that make sim racing fun that I'm not sure a lot of people realise. And one of those is the kind of standardisation of what wheel drive and how accessible it is. And GT3 is very accessible. ABS, TC, cars we know and like. After all the slacking on Saturday. Hello, Birdie. So, you want to join the server, mate? We're having a few races. So, all these things make GT3 very accessible. Yeah, Blinkling will be fun. It's great. You're not going to get daily races full of hundreds of people on the servers, which is what sims like this need to support themselves financially, and kind of what we want, obviously, as a user base. You want to see 6 or 7 splits in a race, and then you know you're more paired up with people of your quality, stuff like that. The more splits, technically, the more even it is, which is good. So the whole vintage thing sounds like a good idea, but it's not what's going to make a competitive sim sing. I'm working. Ah, Birdie. Sorry, mate. Sorry. We do our community racing for LMU normally Mondays or Tuesdays, Bird. But as I've said before, there's a chance we'll be parking this for a bit. I kind of feel like come back in 6 months when it's a lot more polished. But then it's kind of lacking. The conversation we've got to now is content, and you know, has it really got enough content to sustain much? Because WEC is only 8 races, and that's kind of where we're at with the tracks, right? That's it. Is that enough? ACC's got, what is it, 20, 22? I don't know. AC Evo's going to have 15 at launch. And dare we talk about the AC Evo dev cycle and how they've actually got a release date for a sim which has been out on early access for a few weeks. Whereas this thing has been out for a year and doesn't have a release date of 1.0, which gives you a good idea of where they're at mentally, should we say. They have no plans to make this a release, because therefore I think they could actually get in trouble with refunds, I believe, whereas in early access there's certain things you can't do with refunds. I don't know. I think the devs have an idea of what they want, but they're not in the right company to do it, is probably my best guess. What do I know? Maybe this is all going to turn out amazing. Maybe this player base, which is really not that big, I'll be honest, is going to suddenly explode. But to be honest, this is where the game's at. The only thing it hasn't got at the moment is teams driver swaps, team racing, which is still quite rare. That's only a once a week or a month thing for a lot of people, if that. So the team racing isn't going to suddenly make these player numbers explode. It's just not going to happen, is it? So, and the player numbers are quite low. We're looking at what, 500, 600, 8, 1,000, 1,200 at peak in a day? Not a lot. Still quite niche. It's probably not a lot more than R Factor 2 used to get, to be honest. R Factor 2 is around those numbers. So, and this is R Factor 2, lest we forget. They should be able to bring tracks from previous series, they should be. With the current content, all is needed will be new track to keep the community going. Well, yeah, I mean, so I obviously, you know, run TSC, right, the Sim Cafe. And I'm always trying to think of ideas for racing that have some kind of purpose or interest for us. And looking at LMU, I'm already like, well, what do we do next week? Because I feel like I'm running out of ideas. Because with having less tracks, the problem is you end up repeating them much sooner again. And so it's a kind of compounding effect of not feeling like there's a lot of content. Whereas on ACC, I put out a poll today and put Indianapolis on there. A track which isn't raced that often, and some people have leapt on it. And it'll be a different track for us. And of course, first mover advantage, we've already done tracks like Spa and Monza on ACC already, so to see them on LMU doesn't exactly fill me with excitement. This game has everything I want. I like the limited focus, interesting. Wreckfest, yes, Flimp, Wreckfest 2 coming out in March next month. Boosiv says, hey Jeff and chat, how are we? Oh, hey Boosiv, you good sir? You still seal clubbing in the Publix? Those poor guys. The speed differential must absolutely bewilder them. They probably think you're using a grip hack. Okay, I'm not that good with the UI yet. I'm certainly slow with the car. That's a 25er. Chill out. All good descent. Good to hear, Boosiv. All good this end, nice. Yeah, but it's a different experience than MU, and that's from an ACC fanboy. No, I mean, Jamie, good evening. Look, I think part of my, should we say, concerns, Bling, are as someone who runs a community, right? And when lots of different things are affecting a race, that means out of a group of 20, 30 people, at least, you know, what, 3, 4, 5 people or more are having issues and problems. And that for me kind of sucks. I can't enjoy the race knowing that other people are having their race affected, ruined, or whatever you want to call it, by something, a game bug or the way the game works. And that's often happening to me at the moment, it seems. So, well, I mean, it's all subjective, Birdie, to be fair. I like to have at least 20, 25 people finish a race. And in LMU, I barely see 10 most of the time. I don't know how many you had. LMU is decent. It still isn't as good as ACC, though. LMU is still early access, though, remember. You see, Boosiv, that's the trick. When's their release date, then? What's that? They've been going a year and they haven't got one? Oh, that's naughty. What are they waiting for? Right? AC Evo, been out a few weeks, has a release date for September. I believe there's certain things you can avoid when you're only in early access, including certain things with refunds and so on. So, yeah, I fear the worst with motorsport games and LMU. I really do at the moment. I fear the worst. They're going from DLC to DLC. They're about to run out of DLC. Oh, Flint. Good question. I'm going to go with Star Citizen. I've been tempted to get into that a few times, but it seems horrendously time-destroying. Don't know where I'll have that time to invest in a game, to be honest. I'm already doing sim racing. I would literally have to give up sim racing for Star Citizen. Right, a second quicker. We are slow. We're warming up. We're warming up.
Time 2:24.76.
I thought you started this stream saying you'd try and be positive. I'm trying to be very objective. I would say, Dargo, and I'm talking about my experience and so on. I'm trying, mate. I'm here. I'm here for the community and for me. Oh, that won't count. Cheers. Yeah. This is a real shame, buddy. Yeah. And also, we've got an open server. That was horrendous from our new friend Voigt. Just sat in the apex while I'm on a hot lap, and he's clearly not. Could have happily have waited halfway down the straight. Racing etiquette is a thing. That's another thing. I open a public server on ACC, put in some messages, and we often have had very clean races. Pretty, with public people in there. On these ones, well, we'll see, shall we? Done better than Rensport. Is that the bar, Birdie? Is that the bar? Rensport? Because, yeah, that's another cheers. No thanks. You know what I mean? And I tried with that. I tried streaming it and everything. I was interested, but no. 1,400 players playing clean. Wow. That's amazing. Why is it going to massively grow from that? I can't see it massively growing from 1,400. I don't know. But if they fixed all the bugs and made it quite playable, and the team racing was incredible, but they're going to need more content, surely, because those 1,400 people are going to get bored of this a lot quicker than most sims, I think. 8 tracks, a couple of cars. LMU feels a little bit boring. I'm kind of halfway there, Boost. ACC just feels better on the limit, doesn't it? I've said it so many times now. On ACC, I feel like I'm fighting over thousandths. I'm fighting over inches on the track. And all these other sims, to varying degrees, are a lot more washy. That's the way I'd say it. I think AMS2 is like the worst of that. It feels very spongy, and I'm like, you know, whatever. And so on the limit, not so interesting for me. This is better than that. This is kind of halfway, it feels like. Same as AC Evo. What, boring or? Passes are like LMU, but does have annoying bugs. Yep. Oh, this track limits is depressing. Come on. I get it. How much fuel we got? Loads. Worrying how slow I am. Ace is awesome. I can open the sunroof. Flint loves the sunroof. If we've learned anything, it's that, I think. But ACC just has more of that punch for me, you know, that rawness. This is a shame. Just has more of that rawness, that on the edge feel. And it's funny because a lot of people hate the ACC feedback, and I don't mind. That's up to you, but for me, yeah, that's not bad. iRacing has 400. That's Steam though. That's just on the Steam client. In real life, they've probably got a whole load more people just going directly to it. Probably more than all the others. But you know, if all LMU does is deepen my appreciation for ACC, then no love lost there. The ACC just, I don't know, man. There's something about the mix of everything in ACC that really works for me. Really works. And it seems to work for a lot of people. The numbers kind of bear that out. No, just
That
no.
time was
Let me say that. I know I'm not. Well, I don't mean like that,
22.79.
Dargo. It's kind of more like it's just the accuracy I get in other sims. It's just in the top end. And Steve, good old Retchi. Nice one, Adam. Great to see you back, sir. And great to see you on track as well. Because I know obviously you were kind of new to the rig game when we were talking before. Oh, please don't kill it. It has, isn't it? Yeah. And I've got no fuel anyway. Have I? 0.5 flat. I didn't have enough fuel anyway. So that's very clever of me. Anyway, slightly improved. Slightly improved. Andy Matt. Is that Andy Matter? That'd be cool. Slightly improved. 31 on the server. Okay, better. Although I fear how many people have actually done a lap and got warmed up. Dan Yama right up there 2 seconds quicker than me. With numbers, AC1 is king. AC Evo didn't do bad. Yo, Richard, good to see you, sir. Hope you're well. ACC, just a game until you do Drivers Up Enduro. I wish I'd started playing ACC soon. I feel like I've missed out on some great racing. To an extent, Jamie, but to be honest, I think I mean, a lot of people say, well, I like the 1.8 or whatever. I think right now it's in a great place. It has a lot of tracks. It has a lot of GT3 and 4 cars and TCX and Challenge and Porsche Cup. It has those options. They're all good, but M2 is a bit boring. A lot of tracks. The day-night transition, the weather transition, Enduro 24-hour racing, fairly stable, fairly. A limited amount of bugs that we know so well now that you can probably work around pretty much all of them. So, yeah. I grew up with Gran Turismo, Need for Speed, all that, and when ACC released on console, so I bought a PC and discovered all the Simage. Yeah, Bobby, what have we got? We're not in Pro and Quali now. Matthew, the next race is multi-class at Fuji. Shame you can't join us, buddy. And I've said it a few times now, I really want prototype GT3 multi-class. There's a few more things about this sim that's caused me trouble recently. The damage model, very punitive, I'm not a fan of that. Just kind of ruins the race. So, and the fact you can't see how much damage you've got as well. Not helpful, unless you download tiny apps or something. I don't know. I don't want that in my life. Don't start modding everything. ACC holds a special place in my heart and wallet. Oi, oi, Andy. Yeah, it is you. Love to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Greg says, not really an apples-to-apples comparison, though, is it? Give LMU the time that ACC has had, the complaining can be more justified. Ah! Okay, Greg. I definitely don't want to complain. What I would say is, I'm making observations, and first mover advantage is a thing, Greg. Sorry. It's a thing. So if ACC have got out there and done it and it's there now, I don't compare this to ACC at the beginning. I compare it to ACC now because I don't have to. Do you know what I mean? ACC is available, so why would you play this? And to be honest, ACC when it came out, it had a few bugs, but I think what they've done is update the physics mostly. How long's the race? 25 minutes, sir. I don't know. There's a lot of different things. But, I mean, they haven't got pit stop strategies in here yet, have they? Right, there's no pit stop stuff. So how are you going to do an enduro with your mates when you can't strategize your pit stops? Come on. And also, do you know what I really like as well about why do you play TC when iRacing exists? I don't like the graphics, the sound, or the force feedback, or the way that you have to basically drive on a tram line, or as soon as you leave it, you're dead. I think Ermin Hamidovic makes good comparisons for that, Greg. If you watch his videos, he made a recent one about AC Evo that I think says a lot of things that kind of make sense. Compare LMU with the better iRacing with the same logic. There we go. Exactly, Flim. I don't know if you agree with me, though. I can't even tell. What I would say is I don't want to miss the race. So what do I have to do? Have I got to do something? Because this game's got me on edge. I seem to make ways to ruin it. We are P10. We're hoping for an amazing start here. We're going to get how many laps? Someone said 49. I'm doing that much. 52 litres, 13 laps. Plot twist, race room. I like race room. Do you? Nice for you. Shame there's no players. Why do you like it anyway? Is it just because you like the TCR stuff? Touring car. I was about to say, one thing I like, Mank, love it. One thing I like about ACC and now AC Evo is that basic thing of there's the tyres and the colour, there's the pressures. You need the pressures to be in a certain thing to be good, and if your pressures go below or above it, it's going to affect your grip in certain ways. That I can resonate with quite easily, and I like it. It's like a mini game in the game, and I haven't really seen other sims do that. So, also, Ace FFB is above LMU from day one, just saying, hey, Ginger, hey. Well, anyway. Anyway, have I got to push drive soon? What are we doing? Are we in... I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm watching. Oh, I need to do some notices if I can. I prefer GT3 296 in LMU than ACC. Interesting, Flymph. Interesting. We're still sat on this qualifying. Should I be nervous? Is it all going to go weird? Oh. Noises in the game. I'm suspicious. What's going on, chat? At least have Rensport. Yes, we do, Bobby, with their £1 million competitions. How's the 50th, Jeff asked Richard? Thank you, Richard. Yes, at Newbury for the races. Hey, we're in the race server. I'm not scared. You're scared. It was great. I won a little bit of money on the day. I did loads of like little bets, like £2, £5, stuff like that, little ones. And one or two of them came in. It was quite cool. So that was fun. So yeah, made a bit of money on the day. Why not? But yeah, it was good. It was good. Right. 50 seconds. I've got enough fuel. I'm not doing anything else in the car setup. It's sad, really. Yeah, no, that point about fighting over the inches, though, it's just like ACC and good old Retchy Boy, our fast one and one of the faster ones in our community, will say the same. Like, on the limit, you're just not really getting that same info and buzz, and I don't know. I'm starting behind Jeff. Oh, boy. Yeah, it weren't bad, Rich. Maybe we'll have a TSC day at the races one day for a laugh. I've never done the dogs. Dogs could be funny. You know, greyhounds? People can make loads of jokes about horsepower. Right. Okay, is it going to automatically turn on my stuff? I can see 5 seconds. I'm really going to do my best here, team. I'm going to do my real best.
Formation lap has started.
It says line up on the left, and it says slow down. Okay. Now it says catch up. Now I'm in the perfect zone. This should be fine. What do you mean out of line? Why do you want me on the right? I'm going to kill a man. Whatever. I'm so nervous. DT incoming. Yes, it is Ginger. Honestly, the system, man. I mean, I get experience will help with it, but even that's not enough, to be honest. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we might actually get away with it. Green light soon.
Green
Go.
flag, green flag.
Cold tyres, so I've got to be careful. Hopefully I'll outdrag Andy on my inside. Let's give loads of room here. I don't trust the contact physics in this game. Damage is vicious. We've got away with one there. We're through. No track cuts. We're racing! We're actually racing. Oh, there's a very fast set of cars coming up here. If I turned gear too early, I feel like I went into sixth way too early. There goes Raresh in a BMW. Is he going to cause some trouble there? We're just filing in. So yeah, like if they make the start procedure a little bit more friendly, let us know a bit more about the damage, and maybe just turn it down overall, because I just think it's a bit harsh. I don't know, maybe I can enjoy this a bit more. I do want variety. Of course, having said that, there's not a lot of variety in the game, right? We've kind of gone over that one with the content. So I feel like we do a Le Mans 24, and then that'd be like, oh, okay, AC Evo. Back to the racing, and we're behind Andy. We're in P11. Hopefully there's no craziness going on track behind us. We cannot restart a server in LMU, so if it goes horrible, you just got to grin and bear it. We are persevering with this sim to try and find the good in it. Something we can all enjoy together. We did it, Craig. We're alive. I'm so happy. I'm not liking the lack of LED lights on my steering wheel. I think I had it working for a while. No, it's not. I can't remember. But that's quite frustrating. So I haven't got very good gear change indicators at the moment. The sound isn't really telling me that much, actually, about the top end. Oh, and didn't I have a bug the other day? What game was that? That was on AC Evo. Oh, that scared me. That was on AC Evo. I was having a bug, wasn't I, on the top end of the gear? That was horrible. Right, tyres are hopefully warming up. We've still got a very high TC, so I think I should start turning that down. And the ABS. Oh, that's a cut. It kind of makes you wonder. 1 out of 4. It kind of makes you wonder, like, in the other sim, I'm using TC 2 out of 10, or 12, and ABS 3 out of 12, and in this one I'm doing 7 and 10 out of 12, and it's like, why would it be so different from sim to sim? And I get that with this one we start with the cold tyres, but the tyres are probably fairly warm now, I haven't just checked. So what's the deal, right? I don't like the discrepancies, it weirds me out. I'm not saying they both have to be true to life, but the fact that they're so different, it's a shame really, isn't it? I mean, if I drove on 7 TC on a ACC, you wouldn't be able to spin the car. And every turn would be quite heavily restricted. Okay, we're very much in a little pocket here, keeping up with Andy in front of us and staying ahead of Del Monte behind us, the man from Del Monte himself. As our confidence grows, I'm inclined to get more and more dangerous on track. So we'll see how that develops. Andy in front of us having 1 or 2 wobbles that we might be able to capitalise on. I guess David and John and a few others are in their race right now. Feel free to update me on that one, champs, on how David and John are doing from John's stream. And Poop. Let's find out how Poop's doing as well. It's gone to the pits. Wasn't expecting that. Hold on. Yeah. Corini up ahead. Let's go. Maybe 7's too high. I'm going to put it on 6. ABS down to 9 or 8. These numbers are so high though. I don't think they're massively different in specification. Certainly not for aero and grip. I feel like I'm braking so early for that one. Maybe we're going slower? I think we are actually, aren't we? If I remember. Let's really push here. We're dropping TC and ABS every turn pretty much. Shedding it. I don't know, I guess I feel like I'm playing the game in beginner mode sometimes. And with ACC we're so advanced, right? Not making much impression on the guys in front. I don't know how to bring up a leaderboard to show you who's doing what, sorry. Just got to assume everyone's having a great race. Oh, danger up ahead. I see danger. Please, no contact. I see you having trouble. Your car must be broken. It looks quite broken. Sorry for you. Carini with a little bit of a bad exit there. Raresh fighting Hildebrand ahead. Interesting.
That time was a 2:22.78.
I think we've got the race time at 7 PM in the evening, but not very dark, is it? It's quite light. Slightly low sun. Oh, 2x2 through there is going to be very slow. Big fight here between Hildebrand and Ramonti. Go on, Raresh. Just don't kill anyone. 1 second, 1.9. We're keeping them in range, these guys ahead. Bit of correction. Adam Hughes wiped out in Radalon. Wheels at 90 degrees. Ah, you wipe yourself out. It happens, Adam. It happens. Are you going to join us for the second race, multi-class at Fuji? If you are, I could strongly recommend doing some practice laps at Fuji now. Hypercar and GT3. Let's go. Raresh is ahead of Hildebrand again. Good work, sir. Zaza, yes he has. The world's best engineer who never was is now just a pair of Dad's Army socks. Don't panic! After yesterday we need that. Actually I was quite happy with how clean I got through. There's another guy who'd lost it and swiped. Ah! Yeah, these are technically kind of public servers, Adam, that we're running here with no password, right? So driver standards, race standards, all those kind of things are not going to be the very highest, unfortunately. There we go. Right. We're keeping up with these guys, but we're not really pushing on them. Let's see if we can do something. 1.2, 1.6, maybe not. All good, brother. Casualties happen. Yes, they do. That's why it's nice that we can push restart and go again, isn't it, in sim racing? I think we sometimes forget the risks these guys take in real racing. I know I couldn't. You would never catch me driving on Mount Panorama in real life at full tilt. No way. Crazy thought. If someone said to you, here's £1 million, do a 2 minutes 5 lap at Mount Panorama, I'd be like, cheers bro, thanks. I'm alright. That ain't happening. If you saw some of those crashes down the mountain weekend ago or two, they were pretty big. He's cooked the tyres. He's cooked the tyres, and we're going to go for a little move here at Pouon. Oh, okay. He doesn't want us to go through. Now he's let off. Thank you, sir. That was very generous of you. Could have been a better fight there. I'm not sure what quite happened to him. Let's go on to the next victim, Hildebrand. Horrible lift there. Right, a bit of work to get to Hildebrand. Halfway through the race nearly. Let's keep pushing, team. P9, I think? Not bad. We're not exactly putting up routes. Way too early on the brakes, it feels like. Gotta go enjoy the races. Cheers, mate. Thanks for coming, sir.
That time was a 2:23.27.
1.9. Catching him quickly. Let's go. 6.3 Raris. Paceman pulling away. Yeah, 250, 252. I think on ACC we're on like what, 265 here normally? So the cars are a bit slower engined, I believe, in a LM GT3. .9 still to Hildebrand. Improving on the Delta. Not quite catching Hildebrand. Or Hilbrand, I should say. Hildebrand. Oh, too early on Pouon. Made a mess of that, but kept it alive. Delta's happy. Okay. P8. The bot base level is lower for ACO. Not sure what you mean, sir. They do it because of LM24. Another track warning, 2 out of 4 points. ACO is in the Le Mans organisers. Oh, never. I feel like I've never heard that, but there we go. The bot base level is lower. Okay. .7 to Hilbrand. Can we catch him? 10 minutes to go. Might be another .5. 7.5. Okay. Gotta be careful there, team. .6 is the gap. He's had a much better poo on than me, pulls a little bit away. So yeah, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know who is P1. I don't know how to bring standings up while I'm driving. Poop P1, John P9. Nice one, Poop. Good to hear it. .2. He's not enjoying that bus stop, is he? I'm glad John's top half with David as well. I'm sure they were having a lot of fun with their duo cup on an LFM and ACC. The proper team racing sim. I joke. I joke. We're still in the hunt for Hilbrand. It's down to a second. Let's see what we can do about it. Point 9, point 8, point 7. It's flickering. We're chasing. 7 minutes to go. Yellow flag. Ooh. Interesting. There it is. Rarish rejoining the track right in the middle of my battle. Of course he is. Cheers, Rarish. Right in the middle of my battle. What a nightmare. Tried to force it on him there. He didn't care. He's way too experienced for that. Oh, Rarish. Right in the middle of our battle. Love his work. He's chucking it. You can see the car moving a lot. Hildebrand now getting away again. Half a second of it. Damn. Ooh, rotation extreme. Okay, I like that. I want a bit of fight from the wheel. I hope it's not that slow. I don't like it when, if you're correcting a car that makes you super slow, then you just have to obviously not be too excited with your driving. You have to drive very boring. This guy's going to try and block Rarish. That might work for me. There's no track limit there. Good work. Okay, Rarish now turning into a suicide act on the inside of Blanchimont. Hildebrand's let him through, which is going to give us a bit of room, I think, here. Watch this. Watch this, chat. And by watch this, I mean... Oh, Lord! Okay, we've got away with one so far. Rarish has spun out! Whoa! We got away with one there. Can we get 2 in 2 turns?
Lap 2, 23.42.
We're going for it. Up the hill. We've got the drag. Hello, Jeff. Hello, chat. Hello, Charlie. Good to see you, sir. Hope you might have got 1 or 2 subs. We did put your link in the chat earlier for your stream. Hope you enjoyed all your races this evening. He's messed up. He's messed up. Let's go for it. We've got this now, surely. On the straight. Drag, drag, drag. We'll take the outside. We're hitting 6th gear. Let's go. Can we go round the outside here at Bruegel? I think so. He's close. I'm a bit nervous. He's still there. Can we go on the inside? I think we can. Let's go. Let's push it. Let's push it. Don't push me, sir. Come on. There's plenty of room for both of us. He's held it around the outside. Oh, boy. Oh, he held it around the outside really well there. He's definitely attacking Puon better than me. Someone up front has lost it. That's back. Please don't hit us. Let's go. P6. We're now fighting for P5 up ahead with Hilbrand. I had to let off there, that's a shame. No. Cheers for that, mate. Had some insane racing tonight. Looks like you're having a good scrap. Yeah, I'm really desperately trying to give LMU all the chance it can get so we can have good racing. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to ignore the things that I've not enjoyed so far. Oh boy, here comes Rarish. Yeah, you can take that, Rarish. I think you're clever. Ah, yeah! Wait, and also don't break your wrists. Ah, the moment I took my eye off the prize. Oh, I'll tell you what though, it will break your wrists. It's a shame I've been really gentle out there all race. I've just completely overcooked it. But it will break your wrists. Man, nearly, it's a good thing I'm a bit flexible. Because that really was about to rip my thumb off. Right, that'll be the end of the race then. 2 laps left. Let's bring it home. Can't park there. No, you cannot. Ooh, tell you what, it definitely tried to mess with me. Gotta be careful with that one. Right. Oh! A Hillbrand! Oh no! I think he was sad without me. I think he was sad without me. I get a Hillbrand. Racing ain't the same without you, buddy. It ain't the same without you, is it? I hope Razer didn't kill him. Grabbed some great scraps though. It was good. I can't believe he was able to go around the outside of here at the same pace as me. That was surprising. Right. Again, no view of who's at the front at the moment, so I hope whoever's there is having a good race. Probably Ben Shepherd, he's been smashing it. Hillbrand could be the Remonteria. Ah, they remember Remonteria at all costs. Well, it's unfortunately, Greg, there's not enough fable, is there really? I mean, we had a good battle, and that was it. We died separately. I wish I could link him to something. Don't die on that hill, Brand. You know, something like that. Does that work? Don't die on that hill, Brand. And we didn't die on that hill, which is a good thing. We could try and take it as like a good learning lesson, like a positive. Like, yeah, we did that well. Apart from the bit where I then killed myself, coming out of bus stop. Because Raresh was parking it in front of me doing big old lunges because he binned it and put himself near me. You can hear all this, hopefully. Because I was having a good fight there. And we could have had 2 more laps of it, but I messed up. And you've definitely got to be a little bit careful with the crashes. Hey, Jamie, great to hear. Good, Charlie, thank you. Subscribe to your page. Hopefully Charlie doesn't steal all my subscribers. Got a race tomorrow night. Should be fun. Oh, nice one. If I can tune in, I will, but I'll probably be working. Got a lot of work coming up over the next 3 days. My job is a little bit sporadic like that in ways, and I'm definitely in a crunch period at the moment. And we know work takes priority. Much as I love you guys, and I do my best to build this community, the work takes a priority. It can do what it wants with my life. And at the moment, it is interfering a bit with my weeknights, I should say, scheduling. So there you go, just the way it is. This should be the last lap, actually. Here we go. What do you do, asked Adam. Karting is a priority. Yes, it is, Flint. Thank you. I kind of do professional teaching and training, focused on the digital side of things. Is the best way to describe it. So, yeah, I end up in some fairly random teams in businesses. Ooh, big load of fluff. Cheers. I do end up in some fairly random teams. What you'll find, the best way to describe it, Adam, is that there's a lot of technology nowadays, right, in all business. Oh no, this is the thing, it's not L&D in the end. Although you might end up getting moved there. But yeah, the best way to describe it is there's a hell of a lot of technology in businesses nowadays, and that's not really taught. Right? And it's all kind of, you know, find out from your colleague how to do it stuff and things like that. So, my roles seem to be focused more around helping out with the digital side of a business, rather than just learning and development, which can be quite broad and maybe something the company specialises in, right? Oh, don't say that, Flint. It's probably true. For Jeff, work is priority. For Nick's, the community was. We miss Nick. Nick's misses you guys. Make sure you say hello to him on the Discord. He's just figuring out what Discord is. He's very excited about it. We've got some amazing Nick's emojis. I feel like I should probably put them in the YouTube emoji list. I've got one of Casey, which is nice, but somehow I think Nick's is even more TSC than Casey. Is this race over? It's not, is it? Or it is? Yeah, there we go. The UI does still leave a bit to be desired in some areas with this game, for sure. Also, I don't know it that well, but... Right. That was fun. Good racing with We Won't Die on That Hill and Raresh. What a race. Yeah, Raresh. Thanks for ruining my battle. I was chasing him for... Well done, Ben. Congratulations, you beat Dan by 10 seconds. Yeah, he did, didn't he, Dan? Yeah, I was having an amazing chase up on Hillbrand. Finally caught him, and then you come right between us with your incredible timing. And then you bombed me at bus stop, and I lost it like a muppet. Chatting rubbish about you. Anyway, Server 2 is going to be open shortly. Cheers, Ben. Congrats, sir. Congrats again. Nice racing. Right after you died, the Ferrari... Yeah, I saw that. I'm glad you didn't hit him. I think he missed me too much, Rarish, honestly. And you probably had some really good viewpoints of our side-by-side stuff. I can't believe he was able to run a drive around the outside of me every time. I thought I got it, and every time he kept going with, like... I guess in this game they don't model the grip very well, right, off the racing line. That's what it is. Woo! Thank you, Rash. Andy Matter, just call me Calamity Jane. Andy, what have you done? What have you done, Andy? Can I do something clever like and show some replays? How do we do that? So if I exit... Great Race says Stark. Nice one, Stark. Glad you enjoyed it. I hope a lot of people finished, because that's been something I've not seen a lot of. Replays. Spa race. Load replay. 2 penalties. Press watch. And then I could have gone back. Whenever you get it right, it's amazing. But obviously, it sometimes has its downsides. Rarish, I'm still here, buddy. I'm still here. I'll be honest. The bit where I was chasing Hillbrand... I don't know. Like, I was chasing him. And obviously, I'm always drawing comparisons in my head to ACC. And I don't know if there was that much... Like, I was chasing, but... I enjoyed the side-by-side with him. That was cool. Yeah. And do you know what, Rarish? I think the problem is I just need so many more races. But I've said it already a few times tonight. I wouldn't mind just leaving LMU alone for another half year or a year and coming back to it when it's a lot more complete. Right? Kind of like that. There you go. Right, so thank you everyone for joining Race 1. Race 2 is coming up. I wanted to load the replay and I'm now just slightly regretting it because rather than opening it as we get in ACC, it's taken about a minute to open that one. I'm sure it'll open quicker next time. And I don't believe there's like a highlights package, is there? So, what's going on here? Okay. That's me being an absolute muppet. Let's go back a little bit. So we've got here... How do we change the view on this thing? We've got me and Hillbrand side by side on LMU, fighting it out. Can't believe he got past me there, went flying around. Here I am cutting back as well onto the inside of Bruegel. And I've got the inside Bruegel coming in here and I thought, yeah, we should be cool. Little bit of contact from him there and then he's gone zooming around the outside and kept the traction again and got around me. And then coming into No Name, more business between us. Good battling. When LMU gets it right, it works. Rarish, I think your TC is too high. Probably, mate. The default is always too high, even in ACC. I get that, I get that. Come back to LMU when they would have sunroof. You know this, Flint. We need sunroofs. Maybe just convertibles. Convertible GT cars would look. Mwah. Come back to LMU when they have sunroof. I'm so glad it saves your TC and ABS settings, even when switching sessions on the same server. Is that a dig? It feels like a dig, Walter. You stole my line. Yeah, I used it I used it on Instagram. Don't try it. Unfortunately, you got to miss a second race. No, Dan, not wifey time. Divorce. Everyone in the chat, can you put divorce in chat, please? And hopefully Dan's wife is watching this now. Everyone put divorce in the chat. DIVORCE. Yes, it's a dig because you have to set TC in it with every damn session. All right, wow, stop shouting. Have you been on the drink again? I think Wouse has been drinking, everyone. Okay, one day. Yes, Dan, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. Right, okay. Convertible GTs would be awesome, right? DIV. Oh, right. Open the damn lobby. All right, George. Just because you got a bit of steam money now. Think you're the big guy. I haven't actually. I'll send you a setup for the hypercar if you really want to see what it's like to have an esports. Hey, game crashed back in 2. No, Andy, no. Okay, I'm going to start the server. I know you're getting antsy. Was it just George? Is it just George stinking out the place? Right, race servers. There we are. Okay. Oh, I need to manage this one. So what are we doing? We're doing Hypercar and GT3. All of them. There we go. And we're doing that at Fuji. Don't complain. It's the racing this week. The advanced races, Hypercar GT3 at Fuji. So I thought I'd give everyone a chance to have a little bash on it. Right? Server commands. What can we do? Anyway, where are we? So practice 10, qualifying 20. Why not? Race 25. There we go. That's just it. I feel like a passworded server might be a bit empty, so I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. Take out the password again because that last race wasn't that crazy, was it? But the multi-class might be something else. We'll find out. We'll find out. We're going to try. We're going to rely on people's really good judgment. And maybe I'll make that 20. That's only fair. There we go. Whoop, yep, thank you. Okay, unlink. Request. Request server. We've still got credits. Yay! Right, that's it. Done. Server should be half-baked and ready. DVIORECEDBD Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. RJ Nick says 20th to 10th. Not bad for a rookie. Go on, Nix. James D Racing says, hello, Jeff. Nice you're playing LMU. I'd say it's definitely performing much better for me since the last update. Hope you're good. James, we're having way too much debate about this game. Oh, no, I'm saying too much. I've been accused of moaning, ranting, and complaining about this game. So, all I can tell you is there's just a few bugs in here that are making it quite hard for us to all race together well all the time. That's all I can say. And I just fear the content's going to hit it's kind of hit a brick wall. Looking forward to team racing and how they make that work. Please make it work. Yeah. I don't know. The player numbers are quite low. That worries me. But the thing is, Charlie, they need people to... This is the other thing that's added into this complexity is that the company that own this have a really bad rep because of the way they've managed their business in the last few years and the way they've managed licenses as well, right? And I just fear they're running DLC to DLC. That's the only way they're surviving. And now they're about to run out of DLC. All these things... There's a lot of different things. I don't know, Quick T. I don't know. That's one I get a lot. 60 FPS, then yellow flag comes out 27. Ooh. That's not nice. That's not nice. What's everyone driving? Do you know what? I'm very tempted to go GT3 just so I can last a race. What do you reckon, gang? TSC Community Race 2. What do you reckon? What should we go for? I like the idea of hypercar, but I probably need a bit of time with them, don't I, right, to enjoy them. Whereas I know these a little bit... Ooh, Greg wants me to have trouble on the prototype. I see you, Greg. You really want me to struggle in the prototype, Greg? Oh, I don't know what time I put on the server for this one. Are we at night? Opened in 1965. There's a nice bit of history. Go on, Fuji. GT3. Ah, no, too late, Adam. I'm going to do a lap, regret it, and then... Yeah, go GT3, wasn't he? Driver driving the slow and boring car. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. 12 on the server. Good to see. A mix of GT3 and hypercar. Also good to see. We'll practice, but no time to race. Shame, Ben. I mean, you would have probably dominated, bless you, but... Shame we don't get you in. Right, I need to do a lot of practice here, I'll tell you that much. A lot of practice. So, if you don't mind, gang. Just take the Dacia Proto. Wouldn't that be one? Wouldn't that be a thing? Oh, hold on. That battery symbol means it's on. I'm with you, I'm with you. I want that kick from the electric to the engine to be like, "Bah," and then I can't hear anything, and I'm deafened. I kind of want that. Oh well. I want a lot more information from this relative as well, sorry. I'm just whinging. See what this game makes me do? Turns over there, Jeff. Let's follow Dargo, he's got speed around here. What are you doing, Dargo? Don't hold on. I can see this being the best idea I've had all night. TC9, TC Cut 5, TC Slip. Oh boy. Slip. I don't know if I've got slip on. We'll just live. So there's still no way to know if the car's on, as far as I can see. Oh, every time, Greg, I'm such a sucker. I almost want it. Cycle through the MFD. Oh boy, here we go. It's on 10. I'll take that, mate. Okay, 9 it is. Okay, we're learning. Turn! Goddamn you, turn! No, it's not. No, Rash, don't even try it. A lot of people drive without the steering wheel on screen because I've got a steering wheel in my hand and I want to see another one in front of me. That's horrible. Why don't we have another head and legs as well while we're at it? And why don't we just be outside the car looking in? Or maybe we can just like have, you see what I mean? Not even that, mate. So no, it's not about being special at all. And I bet some of the steering wheels don't show the information either of whether it's on or not. How about that? But yeah, not having that. Not having that one little iota. Sorry, mate. Yet another LMU whoopsie. No UI to tell you. Also, there's nothing on the relative to tell you if someone's a lap down or not, is there? Unless I'm missing something. And don't just say their track position, because that's not good enough. There's another hypercar enjoying life on the outside. Regretting their choices. Here's Dargo, fast boy. He's been putting in the hours. Go on, Dargo, show us how it's done. Just realised it's a DLC track. Ah, sorry, Quick T. I was very stupid and bought all the DLC immediately. Sorry, mate. You're like a woman who talks about their problems and you give them an answer, but it's not good enough. Interesting. I mean, I know your experience with the ladies is somewhat limited, but I'll just take your lead on that one. But yes, it's not a DLC track. Oh. It's not a DLC track. Yeah, go on, Quitty. Nice on, Rash. I know nothing. Clearly, I know nothing. Thank you very much. One of my other problems that we're having with this is that... Oh, that's one way to do it, Ginger. The other problem I have is that we're all fighting over the same player base in sim racing, right? So having these different sims with different car classes and all this sort of stuff just means less and less splits of less and less people. And this, I don't know how investing in a game which has got a player base of less than 1,000 quite often is really going to be a good use of my time and energy. Because AC Evo is going to crush them all, isn't it? Huh? AC Evo is probably going to crush them all. Hello, sir. And AC Evo's got a release date. Hooray! Love that. So it's nice to have a release date for a game you're developing.
40.14.
Honestly. I kind of wonder with that no release date thing from motorsport games. Like, where are you going, sir? Thank you anyway. What are you waiting for that makes you release a game? I'm quite curious at that point. Don't think this game's good for your mental health, Jeff. You're not wrong there, Charlie. I don't even know when my car is turned on, Charlie. Can you imagine? I don't know what lap people are on the relative. They could be on any lap. Don't know. Doesn't tell you, does it? And the force feedback on the limit could tell us a bit more. The damage model could be a bit nicer. The game could just load quicker. That'd be nice. What else could it do? You are totally right, Charlie. I need to Craig David this one. I'm walking away with the troubles in my life. You see, obviously, it's a shame I really gave up that singing career too early. I don't know what I'm doing with this turn. I'll tell you that for free. Come on. Make you a sandwich? Oh, Greg. No, honestly, I had a big old... I went to my lamb wrap guy. So, Charlie, you probably like a bit of scran, don't you? I went to, in my high street, just because I live in a high street, pretty much, a big block on the high street. And in my high street, there is an Iraqi kebab place. And they have the proper meat. They don't do the dodgy, like, elephant leg stuff, you know, that trunk of whatever that is. They don't do that. They do actual meat. And they have wonderful lamb. Is he touching the brakes? Why are you touching the brakes, Ben? How do I compete with that? I just saw Bren's brake lights come on. I touched the brakes and my car went. That's not fair. That's not fair. Cheating, Ben. My tyres are probably wrecked. How much time's left in the session? 2 seconds, right. So yeah, Iraqi kebab place, and they've got the proper lamb fillet. So it's all like lamb cutlets and fillets all stacked up. So when that cooks, oh boy. And then he always, none of this out of a bag stuff, he's got loads of little dough balls ready, and when you order, slap, 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 bangs it in the oven, and you get a nice fresh baked wrap. Bit of salad. The lamb meat is ridiculous, and he's generous. And it's horrendously cheap for London, which makes you a little bit nervous sometimes. A little bit of sauce. And I had one this evening. Unfortunately, it's very big. And it does make you a little bit on the sleepier side, I would say. How many have we got on the server? We've got 18 so far. I'm just going to type a message on the race server to hopefully encourage some good behaviour. So let's just see how that works out. And I need to type it over here, because if I don't type it over here, I'll start typing in LMU. And again, another LMU foible is that when you type in the chat in LMU, it basically uses all your keystrokes like it was the ones that actually work in the game. So you'll change your map, your engine ratio, you'll change camera, you'll do some other random stuff. You'll probably change your FOV without realising. So be careful with that. Please be careful in qualifying and respect all drivers. The track is live. Okay, copy that. We'll paste it into the chat. There we go. Right. So yes, good old Clay David. There's 19 minutes left in quali. We have got 17 on the server. It looks like at the moment, which is okay. Ginger says, everyone talking about how great is the FFB in LMU, but you can only learn and go faster from the visual learn, not from what the FFB tells you. Think I sound a bit like Gamer Muscle. Never sound like Gamer Muscle. There's a free tip. Been to his house a few times. He's an interesting fella. I'm sure he could be a lot friendlier than he is. But he's just too busy trying to be right. Yeah, I agree, Ginger. There's, on the limit, I'm not getting a lot. Whereas ACC does that so well. Every scene does different things well. This has a load of effects that I think people enjoy compared to ACC. But all those things tend to happen at the bottom end of the range. When you're really pushing on the top edge, I'm not getting a great deal. Just my 2 pence. Let's go on board with the one and only Rash Ramonti. I'll be back in 1 second. You can go without my moaning for at least a minute. Hello chat, I'm back. Let's do some laps of this wonderful sim. I feel like my camera could be a little bit higher. That better? Yeah. Who knows? Right. Let's leave him. Let's go car setup. We're going to do our race fuel because I need to get a bit of a hang for it. Well, there's probably not enough fuel there. Whatever. Oh boy, please don't crash. Ginger says, maybe it's just me, but I can't really tell or feel when I'm on the edge. I need to understand how much I can push the car, not losing it, and don't understand from the FFB what I did wrong. Yep, I think there's people who agree with you on that one. Hold on, this is... Right. So there is a battery sign on this one, down the bottom right. Okay. Helps. Yeah, Ginger. I don't know. Every FFB is different, and some people like one or the other, I guess. But then you need other things as well, I think, all built in. It's not just the FFB, is it? It does help a lot, though. I don't know. ACC wins for me on that side. It just feels more exciting and engaging in the end. Off we press. Yeah, Kulu. Kulu's looking at me like he wants to play, I think. I'm guessing all my FFB settings have changed, haven't they? How do I get around that turn? Jeez, that is sketchy. I think Dave was saying that the difference in pace between the GT3 and 4 isn't enough. But I'm not sure how much the difference in pace is between these on a lap. Well, Monza were doing 130s in it, so I guess it's like 20 seconds rather than 10. So yeah, there's a bit of a pace difference there, I guess. I guess it's alright, mate. I guess it's the same if you do GT3 and M2, I guess, maybe. Yeah. Maybe M2 will be the other class in the end. We haven't decided yet. Maybe we'll just do 2 single classes, Porsche Cup and M2. Don't know. I think people prefer the GT4 to the M2 though, that's the only thing. Got John behind us. Uh-oh. Don't hit me please, John. The physics in this game are not good. Oh, yeah, 2 minutes of damage. John sails past the apex. John says hi. Hello, John. Tell John I love him, but not that much. Way too fast for that one. Okay. Tell John I hate him. Yeah, I know, Ginger. I didn't want to say that. I don't think I enjoy it in ACC, but in AC Evo it's fun. But in ACC it's a little bit dead. Bud behind. Hello, Bud. Good to see you, sir. Oh, come on, turn. John love tapped you. Did you not feel it? On the straight, no, there's. I don't know if that was a dig because you can't feel any contact on these wheels, really, can you?
5.05.
Anyway, I feel like you're all baiting me now. Let's just enjoy the ride. Oh, chatting away. Missed my braking zone. That's your fault, Wouter. Why aren't you on track? I do love that Peugeot. I should drive one, really. It was not a bait. Can't tell any more of you lot. So toxic, it's unreal. I'm the one who's meant to be doing all the toxic waste. You guys are full of it. New line unlocked. Oh dear, people are not enjoying that braking zone, are they, bud? And that's the other thing, the difficulty level of this car's LMP2 and Hyper... Oh, Jeff, that's not the track. I don't know if that's going to stop more people joining. Can't figure it out. Like I said, the accessibility of GT3 cars is a thing. Let's go, shall we? We've got 7 minutes left in quali. We're starting to figure things out slowly, but we're a long way off, as you can imagine, of course. But we're trying. We're learning a few bits and bobs. We're getting used to the game a little bit. We're hoping not to find too many more bugs. That'd be good. And most of all, like the Sox Day, don't panic. Do not panic. Oh, do you know what? The understeer at low speed with the cold tyres is hilarious. You've really got to factor that in. Again, experience is really key here. Cranky left the race. I hope he joined as well. Great to see Cranky on track, of course. Salim. We do need to brake a bit earlier for that. I'm feeling very slow this lap. Come on. Yellow flag up ahead for Nixon. Right, then up here, where's the braking zone? Kind of there really, isn't it? As soon as you start and then get around this corner. Oh, understeer again. Come on, man. What's going on here? Have I got the right real rotation? Because I feel like the car's not really turning a lot right now. I know I've got cold tyres. But, I mean, struggle. Oh, man. Oh, hard work. 5 minutes left. Let's do some more practicing. Braking at about 160, 170. Wow, I've just turned it on. Is it too late to join? "100 metres down to third gear. GG! And then gentle on the throttle around here because the car will step out. Brake a bit earlier there, looks good. Full speed through here until we get to the next big braking zone under the banner. There we go. Obviously way before the banner. And then we get up here and we barely get going before we're on the brakes again. And this one's rather slow, remember? There we go, let's go. And we've got to get up this little bit of hill. And we're already on fourth gear there. Whoops, didn't realise I thought I was in second or third. Understeer horrendous when you take the wrong line. Again, let's get around this one. Late apex essential. Okay. We're figuring it out. 3.5 minutes. We should have a half decent race, maybe. I just want to bin it.
Time 1:36.67.
Very generous of back there. Lots to learn. Fuji!
Time 1:44.35.
Let's do this, team. We can do this. We can do this. Wasn't much faster. Last bit of throttle really didn't help there. No, you don't. .29 we get one more lap in, that's cool. Hey David, how you doing sir? How's the race? And you're not on the server? Or you are? I hope you are. Should be a good race. This is the advanced race this week, right? I've just about got time for another lap.
6.39.
We're very slow, but we're getting there. I heard you were P9. You're in, nice one. I heard you were P9 in your race. Where did you finish, Dave? How'd it go? You joker of a car. P8, lovely. Qualifier 17th, P8, love your work. Must have been quite a clean one. Nice one, Dave. Hey, come on. I broke a little bit harder that time. Bit harsh. Better. Nice result. Cheers, Jeff. We enjoyed that. Yeah, I bet you did, mate. I do want to do more duo stuff, to be fair. I do love those. I love team racing, right? You know, I've said it enough times now. I do love my team racing.
Lap 1:33.2.
Bit off the pace, but we're working on it. We're working on it. Good evening, Poop. Good to see you, sir. I think we'll stop congratulating you. I think we've... Oh, how was your race, sir? You were P1, weren't you? How did you finish? How did you finish, Poop? Come on. How did you finish? We want to know now. Right. I'm going to have... Do you remember from our Lisbon adventure, we got a bit addicted to dried fruit? I've got more. From TK Maxx. Don't ask. Dried oranges. These are very naughty and basically just sugar. Let's be honest with ourselves. Alright, let's just be honest. Yeah, Poot, come on, how'd you finish? Stop holding the suspense, will you? Race session is on, I'm nervous. Right, how many laps am I going to do? Freddie smashed it, I cruised home. For the win? Come on, stop being shy. 12 25 minutes. How many laps is that? Cool. Thank you, sir. Right, fingers are crossed for a clean start. P1 and split 2 by 8 seconds. Beautiful. Nice work, bro. You must have had a very clean stint. You know, these are probably worse than toxic waste. I digress. Anyway. We're definitely at the back of the old... I got told about 50 litres. Cool. I've got 40. That's not cool. 14 seconds. Is this all going to go horribly wrong?
Formation lap
I
has
bumped it up.
started.
Cool. Please don't tell me to catch up again. Please. Right, one more orange for luck. That's a big one. Here we go. 15 laps. I've done loads now. I'll be safe.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, you can't do much in these hypers at the start, can you? Okay, gentle. Gentle, come on. Frankie! Frankie! Oh, Frankie. Nearly took out Miles. We've got the two Clarksons ahead of us. Come on, guys, survive, survive. Patience. Patience, everyone. Oh, wow, so close there. George goes very deep. I don't know if his brother hit him. Oh, nearly makes contact with Cranky. Come on, guys, we're all on track. Trying to be aware. As aware as you can. Long way to go in this race, I'll be honest. A long way to go in this race. Yellow, don't want to see that. Let's go. We're still alive. We are still alive. Love the smoke effects when people lock up. Yeah, it's good. It's nice. I like the extra sparks you get from under the... almost seeing a bit more spark, actually, from the floors. There was loads I saw when I was watching it before. Oh, we've got wings blowing off. Someone's been hit, I think, unfortunately. I think Cranky might have just hit Dargo. Oh, Dargo wiped out. We've got George on the inside there, taking a bit of a rough line. Can we take advantage of him? Not on this turn. This turn is a varying form of death. Come on, get round, Jeff. We've got John behind us. If you go to John's stream now, you'll be able to see him chasing me. John 40 is streaming, everyone. Make sure you go and give his stream a like at the very least. Big lock up there from Clarkson sends him sideways nearly in the braking zone. Trying to avoid Cranky, probably. The two Clarksons fighting it out for pride in front of us. George having to squirm a bit, avoiding his brother. Miles again cuts a complete corner of that curb. Me, meanwhile, commenting behind, doing a hot mess myself. Let's keep it nice and clean. Don't go too wide there, Jeff. Be there all night. Come on. Gotta be careful, I'm starting to lock a bit. Getting a bit impatient watching this race. Understeer central. Come on. That was bad. I was there a minute ago. Oh, what happened to John? Oh, John. I hope he didn't bin it trying to avoid my rubbish driving.
Time 1:30.
Would make sense. That didn't go well. It didn't, did it, dogs? Don't blame the game, though. Whatever you do. I love you, doggy. Don't worry. Right, we're still alive in the hypercars. I would love to get to the bit where we start lapping some of the unfortunate GT3s. It's a short track, so hopefully we'll get to do it at least once. I think we will. Well, it's not the length of the track, really, is it? It's more about... Or is it? Well, technically it is, actually. Anyway, let's go. I do not have an expanded track map, so I don't know where they are. Not bad braking into that one, I think, compared to other times. Starting to get a bit more of a natural feel for the track. That's normally when I bin it, when I start saying things like that. Oh, cranky pushed wide there? I can't tell. Miles. Right, can we avoid the understeer on this one? Slightly better. Cooper behind us now. Showing very good pace. And me not showing a good line there. Yeah, so the understeery line. Cooper might have us here. Oh, we pulled away. Let's not give him a slipstream. Well, I think Jack was saying there's no suck. Wasn't the game's fault? Whose fault was it, Dargo? Whose fault was it? Come on. Spill the tea. Oh, Coops. Yeah, fair enough. He was kind of there. He didn't come across me. It was very close. Very close. Yeah, good work there, Coops. Oh no, it's the yellow. Oh, come on, Jeff. Oh, thanks. No, buddy. Hope you're okay. Hope the game won't try to break your wrists off. Oh, we've nailed the brakes there, and that's put Cooper wide. Can we go around the outside of him here? It's very... Oh, right, Coops. Coops! Come on, brother. You've got to be very careful with this game. You get some big damage. Okay. Fine. Coops wants to play a little bit rough. Not sure this game can really handle that, to be honest. Get a bent wheel in no time. They're not door-to-door racers. Okay, onwards and upwards. We got this, team.
That time was a 1:35.56.
Quick T, note to self, don't go to the kitchen for snacks or you'll miss the race. Ah! I wondered what that gap was in front of me. It's probably you, mate. Oh well. As always, next week, Quick T. We're going a bit faster. We're getting the hang of it. We've got 4 behind us again. My lap times are terrible, aren't they? I'm just going backwards. If John can spin and then catch me, that tells you all you need to know about my current speed. Sorry, Coops, that was a bit naughty. But I guess we've both done that now. Just got to get away from these two now.
Time 1:35.
John, get off my suck. He's sucking. John is. No, I'm not going to say it. Nearly said it. Oh, Jono! Heart goes out to you, sir. Oh, he held it. Look, he's right here. Go on, John. Your tyres must feel amazing. Is he going to go silly here? Oh, I got a bent wheel already. Oh, dear. Bent wheel already. That lasted all 9 minutes. And then a lock up. Yeah. My wheel is bent. Yeah, I touched a wall, so wheel's bent. My wheel's at about 15, 20 degrees. No idea how that affects the car speed and so on. We'll find out. It does seem like we're still quite far away from the old GT3s that would ever think about lapping them. I think that's Walter ahead of us, right? WTSC? Probably. Oh. Wheel is broken. I've still got more than half the race to go.
Lap 134.30.
I wonder if Walter's got a broken wheel. Cranky doing donuts. Cheers, Cranky. There were cars coming. And John! So if you're watching John's stream, you would have just you would have seen a wonderful coming together there with Cranky. That must have been exciting. Dear me. I wonder how much LMU racing you'll end up doing with a wheel at some sort of angle. Especially in Enduros. One little whoopsie at the beginning of your stint, and you can do a whole stint with the wheel at an angle. Hard Enduros. Very unforgiving. Do more people end up quitting them because the damage is severe, and so Enduros have smaller and smaller fields. This is the problem with the damage models being so harsh. And they're always so false as well. There's no way of really getting the damage right. Not a chance. Ten minutes to go. The GT Rash is 30 seconds behind me. Oh boy. He must have passed a few GT3s already.
4.49.
Oh, Realstone is 11 seconds away. This could be fun. I wonder how many GT3s there are. What car are you thinking on Sunday then, mate? Anything you want, Charlie. You pick it, I'll drive it. You want to do Ferrari, that's fine by me, mate. Honestly, not far. I'm guessing the Ferrari's pretty good there. Realstone? What are you pointing that way for, buddy? Oh well. I think he prefers ACC. Look at me and Welter scrapping out of the back here, making a right mess of our laps. Nixon took you out! Oh, Nixon. Nightmare fuel. But I guess the damage model is such that your car was broken, right? That's fun, isn't it? If I can turn it down on the server, if I can find that setting, I will, because I've got no problem turning the damage down in this game and people enjoying their racing a lot more. I think you can do it in ACC as well, but there's no real need, right? I really want to beat Welter in this broken car. 8 minutes to go. So, driving the broken wheel, I don't know how slow I'm going. It seems to be the Delta's not doing anything amazing. But, yeah, it's okay, I guess. Slightly weird characteristics sometimes on the lower end of the speed, but maybe the braking's a bit more iffy. Cranky been stored in the garage. Ah, oh, Cranks, we'll miss ya. Had rear damage, then spun pushing to get back up to him. Ah. Yep. Unforgiving game, right? Oh well. My wheel is... You can't really see it on the screen, can you? But it's pretty much at an angle. Which is pretty tough going. Can we catch Welter or not? I don't think we can. I don't think his car's broken enough. But it's back in his Macca. Back in a Mac and a Mac and a Mac. Back! It's Buddy! Oh no, he's totally wiped out in my rear view mirror. I offer you 1,000 apologies, but unfortunately I was coming past her. I think that's my first GT3 murder in a prototype. Felt quite good actually. Come on, come round. Hey, Stephen. I don't know if you knew I was there, Dargo, to be honest. I'll give you one anyway. I totally get that. Respect the audience, but I think he didn't know I was there,
That time
unfortunately.
was a 1:35.5.
So I was very much on the left-hand side of the track coming round. And he didn't need to go out there either. Oh! I'll do Wouter's line there. Doesn't quite work out much. But good to see you, Stephen. Hope you're well. Andy Matter and Jamie Parr. Good to see Jamie racing with us more and more after... There you go, that's how you do it. Well done, Jamie. After racing in double trouble as Rarish's teammate. It's great to see him on the community races more and more. Nice one, Jamie. Don't think we've spoken much yet. Oh, Cranky. Cranky being incredibly generous. Thank you very much, Cranky. Keeping the wheels turning, you could say, here at TSC. With his incredible work there, sliding around on that last turn. Nearly taking out Miles Clarkson a few times early in the race. We all saw that cranked. But yeah, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Dave Adams got it. Oh, I don't know if he deserved it. Stephen Mills says, just wait for the rig. Got the monitors 3x32. Nice.
That time was a
very nice. Are they curved?
1:36.
Are they curved? I'm so sorry, David. I misjudged how far out you would come in that corner and turned too far to the right. I ruined your race. Oh, they're flat. Okay, cool. There you go, David. There's the apology from Nixon. Fly. We've all made those mistakes, Nix. Just try and avoid doing it in the future, right? That's the deal. Don't really make the same mistake twice. It'd be nice. But we're all humans, so I try not to get too hot up about the thing. Just go on to the next race, innit? Go on to the next race. It's not that big a deal. Oh, this car. Advantage now as we're behind the leader. IPS 180. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I'm on VA, I think, which is also a bit blurrier. Nice one, Steve. You'll have to come round, mate. Okay. The GT3 traffic has been... Well, do you know what, actually? Funny you should say this, David. Because I'm so much faster than them, it's a bit less of a challenge. You just kind of go straight past them like they weren't there, and then that's it. Whereas with the GT3, GT4 battles, you're only 10 seconds faster rather than 20 a lap, and so, yeah, it's a bit trickier. Interesting. Maybe LMP2 and GT3 would be better. Oh, Cranky, stop. No, don't stop it, actually. Don't stop. Keep going. Back gets it. Now, Back deserves it. Back's a cool guy. Another one for the server. Thank you, Cranks. If only these things were free, huh? I thought I saw someone out wide there. Yeah, unfortunately, I spent most of this race with a bent wheel, which is a bit sad, but we're figuring it out. We might have to do that. We do an enduro in this game. I dare say we'll be using a wheel that's probably bent at some point. Yeah, smash those emojis back. And back, why aren't you racing? You should be racing. You should be racing. I'm still racing. I didn't realise I still had a job.
136.53.
Go on, Moore. Thanks, Hanky. You killed me. No, back. I think that was. Oh yes. No, sorry. I was thinking. No, back. You didn't. I don't think you realised I was there, buddy. Because I was definitely coming round the corner when she comes. Fun enough, another car the next lap. You killed me. Have a kill clap back. You're here. It was here, right? And I was on the left. I was trying to rip. I'm not breaking my wrist for any game. I was on the left, coming round you, sir. I overtook one, and I don't think you realised I was there, and you went left as well. And then we met. It was very romantic. Anyway, hope you had a good race, apart from me killing you. Oh dear. Right. Any fun battles on track? Probably not. There's probably massive gaps between everyone, isn't there? Yeah, look, it's all like 10, 20-second gaps. Is it that? Is it competitive? Oh, hello. No, he's fighting the lapped Ford. P3 goes wide because of Fordy. Dear me. Never mind, race the race. Yeah. It is, mate, it is. Yeah. Now, if I go watch... Where is it? Can I not? Oh, replay. Replay button. What lap was it back? Was it that lap? I think it was this lap. Oh, Jeff killed you. Yeah, I almost got rear-ended by a smoking J4. He took out P3 as well, buddy. John, you absolute menace. Got your number. Menace, John, you are, mate. I wonder where Alicia is. I hope she's well. Right. So. John had issues with braking, and then he couldn't. It was not easy. Let's have a little look. Hi, Todd. Bit late, I'll be honest, buddy. We're wrapping up for the night. So, back is there on the right in the red McLaren. I'm there on the left. Well, left now in the gold. Oh, and then woo, up in the air for you, sir. Tough one. That's going to be some terminal damage. Oh, and then you lose your rear wing. Right, wonky wheel for me too. Yeah, I had a wonky wheel for a long time. Right, let's do a bit of viewing actually. Let's have a look. So we're driving along. I'll turn it. So we're driving along here. There goes Miles. Oh. That was rubbish. Let's have a look at that again. So yeah, going around this turn. Nice and deep. through goes Wouter. And then I'm coming up in the gold hypercar, around the outside. Yeah. Sorry about that. Back. Right. So, what did I miss in the chat? What did you think of the races tonight, Jeff? What did I think? I thought the GT3 at Spa was good. I was, again, the field felt a bit spread out and quiet in some ways, and I was chasing a guy, but I don't know how exciting the chase was. I was closing him down, so that was exciting, but the actual driving might have been a little bit less interesting just on its own. Just observation. The hypercar race just now, I don't know the track, I don't know the car. So I was learning it and kind of getting the hang of it. Again, the damage model, I touched the wall, my wheels bent. Miles, Dargo, if you're here, I'm sorry, totally my bad. I saw that, Miles. You're a terrible person. How do you sleep at night? Nice one, Andy. Good to see you on the track, sir. Hope we see you again soon. Mondays and Tuesdays for LMU community racing at the moment, it seems. How do I get out of this, everyone? Is the game buggered? Is that it? Is the game dead? Do I have to exit? Oh, whatever. So, yeah, and then the second race got compromised, and I drove the whole thing with a bent wheel. Going past the GT3, as I said, was actually quite easy. It wasn't really a challenge, unless your name's back. I was going well past. That was up to back. Yeah, he probably did, actually, Beardy. LMU for the win. Good races, Coops. Nice. Glad you enjoyed it, Coops. It's good. It's good. If you can avoid all the bugs that we've seen, that's good. The racing is good. There's variety against ACC, which I'm still looking for, which is good. But that's about it. I don't know. I feel like I need a bit more. The GT3 got in the way only in the braking zones. Yeah, you see what I mean? It was because there's such a big speed difference. You just blast past them. It's like they're not really there. And if they're in the braking zone, then you just have to wait. Unless you do something very silly. And the damage model in this game will not be forgiving. So if you touch one of them, it's probably a wheel bent. A little bit more positive. Yeah, well, we didn't have any dodgy starts, Dave. No dodgy starts. Which is good. And we had public lobbies, by the way. And they were pretty well behaved. And I didn't put any messages in the second one. Well, tell a lie, I did in qualifying, but there wasn't that many people on the server. So the public lobby tonight wasn't a bad thing, because the first time we did publics, they were wild. So that was good. I don't know, Dave. I think we'll run out of stuff, though, pretty soon. Yeah, I was thinking that, Rarish. LMP2 and GT3 would be good, but we know how hard LMP2 is to drive, right? So at the moment, Dave, there's so many different factors, but the ones that are concerning me are how long this sim has got, because there's not much more DLC, and how much content it's got. The player numbers aren't thrilling. I feel like we need to do an awesome Le Mans 24-hour race and then just wave it off as we play AC Evo. I don't know. If this game had like 13, 14 tracks and not too many bugs, it would definitely be something I could play alongside ACC. That's what I'd probably say at the moment. It will grow on you, Jeff, says Stephen. I'm trying, Steve. I'm trying. Again, with all the bugs, I think about the community perspective and how if people's races get ruined, then I find that less interesting. I want everyone to enjoy it. I thought you wanted to become a prototype monster. You better start practicing if you still want that title. That's another point, Marius, the whole split of time. It's very hard being anywhere fast in 2 sims for me. I don't race or practice that much. That makes it harder. David says they don't have to stick to the wet license. I'd really hope so, sir, because we need more tracks from this, or it will not last. I mean, I think they're already in a bad way, really, in terms of player numbers, if we say it in the end, unfortunately. And I don't see what's going to make that shoot up. I got to try. We got Beard's Trophy to fight for. That'd be good. Yes. Enjoy that. I hope you'll enjoy the Beardy Trophy. They're not tied into WEC, unlike ACC with SRO. Yeah, well. You say that, but it's an LMU game, so I don't know how far they can go, Dave, obviously. Yes, Dargo, who's going to win the toilet roll trophy? Oh, what a joy. They said stuff about LMS content. Please, please, anything, man. Because, like, what was it, 8-9 tracks is not enough. Really. Not really. So please get some other tracks. Please don't die. Please get team racing. Please get rid of all the bugs. And we can enjoy it. It is a bit of a trouble for me splitting between the two, but I'll be able to manage it eventually, I think. I'm okay at ACC, and I can just get better and better at this, I guess. But yeah, we will be back for more community racing here next week. I'm not doing any LMU dailies this week, I think. I'm travelling tomorrow to Thursday, so I'm away. Friday, we've got ACC dailies, because I need to farm my safety rating for Sunday, so I've got to do that. Saturday night, we're racing what looks like Indianapolis multi-class on ACC, which is going to be interesting. Looking forward to that. Well, Rash, thank you, Wouter. This is another problem, is that the Le Mans series, WEC, isn't that great, sort of thing. It's like 8 races. People only care about Le Mans race. And that's it. Building a game around it, it's a bit of a tricky ask. That's one way I describe that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back on Friday night. I hope you'll have a good week. We've got Dan streaming, Poop streaming. John, are you going to stream? Hopefully Charlie puts some kind of order into his stream. Can we see a bit more of him? Because he's very much up there. Bradley said he was going to stream. Who else is streaming? Who knows? Lots of them. Most of them will be available in the Discord. Look out for that. Only Discord you'll ever need. And hopefully I get back from Liverpool on time to join. Oh, please. Please, Beardy. More the merrier. That should be a good one on Saturday. Anyway. The race will start fairly late, right? Because we'll do a long practice and quali. So the race won't start till like at least 8:30. So I have no idea what you're doing or when you're doing it. But yeah, 8:30, I'd say. Maybe a bit later, 8:45, 8:35. You get the point. Anyway, everybody, enjoy your evening and the rest of your week. I'll see you Friday night. Peace.
With frost, cold night and the winter hot cold. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Yeah, yeah. The end, about to end it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Oh, oh, yeah. You don't really wanna know me. Hanging in the corner with a nosebleed. High on whatever they sold me. That's the old me, yeah. 6 years later trying to find me. Still trying to figure out the mind piece. Looking for the love inside me. I don't know how I feel that way sometimes. Don't know how I feel that way sometimes. Yeah, yeah. The end. Think how we can set out on the weekend. Funny how I kinda like this life. Funny how I kinda like this life. I like this life.